Finally.
What?
Checkmate. I've been playing online ever since I finished binging The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, you watched that too, eh? I've been meaning to get on it. My Netflix roster has been running pretty thin since we stopped having people over.
Hey, speaking of which, Cam's having some people over for trivia. It's going to be inside, but everyone's going to be at different tables. You want to go?
I thought we agreed to only get together with folks outside until health officials said we could do otherwise. Plus, can't we just Zoom or whatever?
Okay, well, I don't remember saying it in those terms. Plus, the officials keep changing their minds. Never mind, you know how I feel about Zoom.
I don't know, man. It feels risky, and it isn't what we agreed on.
Feels risky? Agreed on? Man, when are you ever going to start taking risks?
Hello and welcome to every third conversation I've had since April. My name is Evan, and today I'll explain in 4 minutes or less why it's so hard to talk about COVID-19. If you're like me, you've spent a lot of time trying to see eye to eye with friends and family over what to do in response to COVID. Maybe for you that looks like planning a wedding, or getting ready for a birthday party, or trying to decide whether or not to send your kids to school. But no matter what those conversations look like, they tend to get complicated. And so today I want to unpack some of the ingredients that go into those conversations to maybe help them go more smoothly in the future. Because all of these decisions have something to do with us deciding to change our behavior or not, I'm going to look at some ideas social psychologists use to understand behavioral change. First up, we make choices according to our values, the fundamental way we see the world and how we think we should behave in it. As you grow, your education, culture, faith system, and relationships develop your understanding of the world, and by the time you're an adult, you've got a very solid framework that you bring to all of the decisions you make. For example, as someone who's very passionate about the environment, I'm never going to throw garbage out of a car window, no matter the situation. Second, our behavior is shaped by our attitudes, the positive or negative way we react to specific situations. Unlike values, which provide context to all decisions, our attitudes are a little bit more situation-specific and can be complex or contradictory. For example, although I do hate cleaning the bathroom, I also value having a clean bathroom, and so when I show up on a Saturday morning, I bring both of those reactions to the table to make a choice. Lastly, our behavior is shaped by social norms, the pressure you feel from society to act a certain way. Social norms can be formal or informal. In other words, you can have laws or peer pressure, and they can take a variety of different forms. So for example, at a corn maze, the formal norms include the rules on the sign. Don't throw corn, don't cut through the maze. But the informal norms you experience is the peer pressure from your friends as they duck through the corn maze, as they throw the corn at each other, and the pressure from that kid watching you that makes you feel bad as you do those things. This is a lot to unpack, so let's look at the conversation I had with myself at the start of the video. Both people in that conversation value their relationships, but they have different attitudes about using Zoom to facilitate that value. When it comes to the social norms, they both experience the peer pressure to get together, but only one of them is taking the government formal rules seriously. And those differences create a lot of tension, especially because they share the same values. Never mind what happens when you add Instagram showing you your friends socializing, or government sending you inconsistent messages on a day-to-day basis, and the very real concern about mental health degrading as we lose contact with our friends and family. And this can make for really tricky conversations.
Your big revelation is life is complicated?
There's no silver bullet here, but I think that giving these feelings a name can help us have friendlier and more productive conversations as we navigate these challenging choices together. And that's it for me today. Good luck with your conversations, and as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, share it with a friend. If you have a comment, put it in the comment section below. And as always, stay safe and take care.